Hello garden friends, Jersey Shore Lisa from MyNJGarden.com. It's fall, so I'm cleaning up the gardens. I do still have some plants left in this garden bed, but you can see that this bed is disintegrating and coming apart. Now I probably could renovate it and fix that wooden bed, but my birthday was in the beginning of this month, and it's my mom. She got me this new Vigo garden bed. So I am filling this up, and I'm going to do hugelkultur. So the bottom of this bed has sticks and branches and logs in it, and then I've topped that with shredded leaves. There's pine needles in there too, and I will do a layer of compost, and then I will start to transfer the soil from this bed into this one. And then I intend to spend some money and get another one of these and leave a pathway between the two and replace this wooden bed with another one of these raised beds. I think they're great, and I think it's going to last a long time. I do have another one of these beds on this side of the yard, and it's smaller. She thought that she got me the same one that I had before, so it would be matchy-matchy, and it is the same color and by the same company, but I don't know if she just ordered the wrong one or if they shipped the wrong one, but I actually like the bigger bed better. That's an alliteration, I think. The bigger bed better. So I am going to buy another one of those larger beds and use that instead. But this has worked out really well. I filled it the same way with hugelkultur, and now there's peppers and eggplants growing out of that happily with a little basil in the front and some sprouting Chinese cabbage. So that's what's happening today. We also had some work done this week on the front porch because we have such sandy soil, and I guess because the original contractor didn't reinforce the porch really properly, the back corner there was sinking down below the level that it should be. So we had a contractor come in and bust out the concrete that was in the middle there. He installed some rebar and some new flashing to protect the foundation of the house, and he poured new concrete, and we can't walk on it for 2 days, but I think it looks really good. And since that gentleman is a mason, I wanted to talk to him about this side of the yard. I need some solutions for this side of the yard. So this is the driveway. At the top of the driveway, on the right side of it, there's a pretty steep slope, and I keep reinforcing it just by throwing weeds and grass that I pull up and things like that onto this slope because it's very sandy and there's a lot of erosion that happens here. So having the material on top just kind of stabilizes it throughout the season. It's not growing beautifully, of course, because I just keep throwing stuff on top of it. This garden bed here along the foundation is poor. And I put it together with cinder blocks, and now those cinder blocks are migrating because of erosion and because I didn't do it correctly. And so I wanted to talk to someone about putting in a very real retaining wall kind of a bed there. But you can see that you have to kind of step down this slope, and I was considering what to do in this area, and what we were kind of tossing around and talking about was actually raising up the level of this area and leveling it off a bit with a wall on this side to terrace down to the bed that already exists here. So it would kind of be like a raised L-shaped patio. Now the problem with that is that we have sewer lines that go underneath this area of the yard, and I'm just nervous about putting anything that's kind of a really permanent structure here. In case there's an issue, it needs to be dug up. I don't want to really spend dollars on something that's going to go here that will then need to be demoed in order to access any pipes underneath. That's also why I'm not putting any trees in this area because I don't want the roots to infiltrate there. But I am guilty of putting perennials that probably have some deep roots. Look at that, a vole hole. It's easy to see once I've cleared out all the iris and other things that were growing in here. So now that this is mostly cleared out. There is asparagus down the end of the bed, but I can either move it or push it back a bit. I do need to do something with this area. I don't know yet if it's going to be DIY or if I'll get some professional help, but that's the plan. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join me for all my garden updates. See you soon.